Uh, hey all, today we will be solving Leetcode daily, which says GCD of odd and even sums. I have solved it before. It was 1 year ago, so let's see how we can approach it. Let me reset timer and let's start. You are given an integer x. Your task is to compute the GCD of two values, sum odd, sum of smallest and positive odd numbers, sum even, sum of smallest and positive even numbers. Return GCD of sum odd and sum even. Basically, we are given n values. We are given n value. We need to find sum of n odd numbers and sum of first n even numbers from 1 to n. Odd number starts from 1, even number starts from 2. What's one way? You go from 1 to n, and if it is odd, we add to the odd variable. If it is even, we add to the even variable, and you do GCD of both. We have GCD C++ in built library, so what would be the complexity of it? We are traversing all the elements, so it would be O of n. Is there any better way to solve this? If you are good at maths, you know that there is a formula for sum of first odd numbers and even numbers. So what it is? Sum of first odd, first n odd, sum of first n even. First n odd numbers is n square. First n even numbers is n into n plus 1. See why. Let me explain why. I don't remember completely, but I still remember during my maths class. I think I have brought this. So if there are n odd numbers plus n even numbers, total numbers are 2n numbers. What is sum of n numbers? N star n plus 1. So here it will be 2n star 2n plus 1 by 2, right? Now what will be the first odd numbers till n? 1 till you have 2 star n minus 1, right? Because odd number is always less than 2, less than 1 less than 2's multiple. Similarly, if you take it as geometric progression, first element would be 1 and last element would be 2n minus 1, and the number of terms are n. So you know the formula, s equals to n by 2 into a plus last element, right? Yeah, a plus last element. If you substitute that, you will get this formula, that it would be n square, n by 2 into 1 plus 2n minus 1, 1 minus 1 will get cancelled, n into 2n by 2, which is n square. Similarly, if you do for even, with first term would be 2 and last term would be 2n, right? N by 2 into 2 plus 2n, n plus 1, n into n plus 1. We got that, right? Yeah. Now we take int even is equals to, let me check the constants. N can be till 1000, so it's fine. N star n plus 1 is the even. Int odd equals to n star n. Now we get even and odd. How do you find GCD of two numbers? In C++ we have inbuilt library GCD. If you think numbers are too lengthy, then you can use a GCD function to solve it. Let me write the function. What will be the int GCD of a comma b? Since here the values can be till 1000, I'm not using long here. I'm just fine with this. Now what is GCD? Still b is greater than 0. We check remainder and a will become b and b will become the remainder. Why? B will be the divisor which can divide a. So in this way we find till b is not equals to 0. At the end, a is the greatest common divisor for both. This is the Euclidean algorithm. You can also use recursion. If b is equals to 0, just return a, else you do GCD of b and a percentile b. You can do anyway. What is the complexity of GCD? GCD takes complexity of log of n. What is n here? N is minimum of even and odd, comma odd. Let's go. Return GCD of even comma odd. Oh, into a comment. Yeah, let me submit. Yeah, it beats 100% even. This is stupid. It doesn't matter. Sometimes Leetcode just gives 100% to all the solutions. So in simple terms, if you want to do in a programming way, you can traverse from 1 to n. If it is even number, just add to even variable, or if it is odd, you can add to odd variable. You can do that way, but the complexity would be O of n to do that, since you are traversing all the elements. If you want to learn maths, you can learn this geometric progression, so that arithmetic progression, so that if you can see here, all the odd numbers will be having difference 2, starting from 1 and ending till 2n minus 1. Same with even, with difference 2 starting from 2n ending at 2n. So you can use this arithmetic progression sum formula. You can do it. Bye.